Hello friends, I'm back to share a few more cards with you tonight and a few more things out of the catalog. So we're going to start with our Ornamental Envelopes and Dies set. I just love this set. So this comes as a bundle. This is in our MIDI catalog. And the ornamental envelopes and dies. And it's funny because you think, okay, ornamental envelopes, I automatically have to use this on an envelope, but we're actually going to use it on 2 cards today. And you can decorate your envelopes with these, which is gorgeous. I have this new policy about no naked envelopes. So I'm trying really hard to dress my envelopes up before I send them out. So I've got a few here. And I love this stamp set because you can really dress up your envelope before you send it out. You've got some corners here. You've got these gorgeous ornaments, some leaves and berries, just a really neat stamp set. And then you have the coordinating dies. So these are envelopes dies. Open them up to show you. So the really cool thing about these dies is they're going to fit all different types of envelopes. And when you cut these out, you can actually cut a piece of designer series paper out and slide it inside your envelope. So when they open the envelope, it actually has a kind of piece of decorative cardstock or designer series paper inside your envelope, which is super cool. I also love these. These are punches. These actually just punch the image right out. So you get this really beautiful image in your envelope. So I went ahead and did that on an envelope. And then I just stuck some designer series paper underneath, and then I used the envelope trim to cut the trim edge. And now you can see when you get this envelope, it has this gorgeous designer series paper showing through. So super fun. I love this one. Let's see. And then of course it does cut out all your ornaments as well, and it cuts out the little ornaments, and it has 2 because it's easier to cut out 2. It has another border trim. And then, like I said, it's all the different sizes of envelopes. It even has a really long one here so you can cut out all of them. So super fun set. That's also in our brand new mini catalog that came out in August. So much fun with those. We're going to make 2 cards using these today. And I'm going to show you these super cute Christmas cards. And we're going to include some gorgeous designer series paper here. This is the Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper. And let me just show you real quick. The Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper set. These are 12 by 12 sheets. And they're all different designs on here. And I love them because it's very traditional Christmas colors. You've got your reds and your greens. Real red, pear pizzazz, and mossy meadow are the coordinating colors, and it's just beautiful. The whole set itself is really beautiful. This one has kind of a coffee or cocoa type theme to it too. And we're also going to use some of this mossy meadow striped ribbon as well. So that's in the new catalog. So we'll go ahead and get started on these cards. Make sure if you're on, say hello, say hi, let me know you're there. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Jaylene. It's good to see everyone tonight. I know it's late. Thank you for joining me. We're going to start with our Joy to the World card. And to do that, we're going to start with our real red cardstock. So this is just a piece of our 8.5 by 11 paper cut right in half the long way. And it's 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches. And then we're going to go ahead and fold that. And I'm using my bone folder just to give it a nice tight fold. I love our bone folders for all kinds of things, but that's definitely one of them. And then I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to use our white piece of paper here. I'm going to start by stamping our large stamp in Pear Pizzazz ink. So I've got my Pear Pizzazz ink here. And And this is the largest stamp here. It's all these beautiful ornaments and they're super detailed. I love this set. So we're going to go ahead and stamp that up in the top left of our piece of Whisper White cardstock. And that Whisper White cardstock is just cut to 4 by 5¼ inches. And then it kind of depends on how you like to do it. Sometimes with a larger stamped image, I like to just bring my ink pad down onto my stamp instead of having my stamp go to my ink pad. So it just depends on how you like to do that. There are some fine details on here, so you just want to gently tap. There's a lot of ink on your ink pads and they're nice and juicy, so you don't have to press real hard. We're going to line this up with the top edge. And we're going to let those kind of drape down. All right. And you definitely want to have a surface that has a little bit of give to it. I'm using this on kind of one of my plastic tables that has a lot of give to it. If not, you're going to want to put something underneath so that it has some give so you don't lose the image when you pull up. Isn't that pretty? Those colors are pretty too. I love Pear Pizzazz. Just makes such a pretty color for all your Christmas stuff. All right, so now I'm going to take our Heartwarming Hugs paper and I cut it into strips. So I just cut it into 3 strips and I just picked random prints that I liked. So you can use any print from the collection. They all coordinate together really well. And you're going to cut them to 3/4 inch by 3 3/4 inch. And then we're going to take the edge and we're just going to make a little triangle out of the edge so they have a little flag on them. And like I said, you just kind of decide how you want to do it, whichever print you want. I love this plaid, but I also love this. It's so hard to decide. So when I do my flag, I just cut from the center just a little bit, and then I'm just going to cut from the edge again toward that center. And then on the other side, I'm going to do the same, cut from the edge toward the center. And that gives me just a nice little triangle at the end there. Do that again with my other print. Again, you got to decide which side you want to use because they're both really pretty. I'm going to use this red side, I think. Now we've got lots of show specials going on today, and one of the show specials is for any $25 order you put in, you're going to receive a card kit to make 3 of the beautiful cards. 2 of them we demoed tonight, and one of them is a surprise, but I can tell you it uses the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. So if you love this paper, just know that that's going to come in your collection. Hi friends, good to see you. All right, just cutting up the sides here. Remember, if you're online, make sure you're saying hello, say hi, get entered into all of our awesome drawings. I'm going to probably pull those pretty late tonight because I know there's still people on engaging in the activities going on, so I don't want you to miss out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and adhere this paper right down to our card base, and you're going to notice it's going to overlap this large one, and that's okay. We don't mind. Kind of expect it to do that, so we're good. Because we're going to actually put a different piece on there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of edge here, not a ton. Fix that real quick. Ooh, I'm getting all kinds of crazy with it. What am I doing over here? Just trying to make it perfect, and I stuck it down the wrong way. There we go. Don't mind me. Do as I say, not as I do, right? I feel like I say that to my children a lot. Don't do what mommy said. Do what mommy said, don't do what mommy did. That's probably more like it. So you're going to go ahead and put these little flags down, and they're so cute. I just love all the Christmas stuff right now. I know it's August. I know I probably shouldn't be thinking about Christmas in August, but I can't help it. I am ready Ooh. I think we might be getting a storm outside. I'm starting to hear some, what sounds like rain. Definitely thunder. That's awesome. Our monsoon season has been super short. So I'm in Chandler, Arizona, for those of you who are joining us from somewhere else other than Arizona. And we have had a really, really dry summer, which is not like us. Usually in August, we get our super heavy rains. All right, so I'm going back to our stamp pad. I have cut out a circle and a little scallop circle using our layering circle dies. Now, you don't have to use dies for this. If you have circle punches or any other type of way to make a circle, you can just make 2 layered circles on top of each other. I used our Mossy Meadow since that coordinates with our colors, and then I used just Whisper White. And I'm going to take this large bulb and I'm just going to get that nice and inked up. And it's okay if you accidentally ink the other ones, it's not a big deal because you're going to do this over paper. So when you stamp it and you're just trying to stamp that big bulb in the center of your paper here, when you stamp it, it's no big deal because it's going to stamp right off onto your paper here. You just peel that off and you've got your bulb. Isn't that cool? So you can make a separate one if you want. And we're going to do that. We're going to layer it and kind of pop it up off the page. So I'm going to put that onto my Mossy Meadow cardstock that I have here. I'm just going to layer that right on top carefully. And then I'm going to lay this right on top where it would have been. You can see where the image is. And we're going to layer it right on top where it would have stamped. And then we're going to lift it up. Give it a little height with our Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh yeah, I definitely hear a storm coming in. That's awesome. We needed it. So nice to hear the rain. I was worried about the wind though. We've got a giant trampoline in our backyard and I know it's super heavy, but I'm always waiting for the day we end up on the news because our trampoline is flying through the neighborhood or something. Please let that not happen. You know, it's always stuff like that. All right, so we've got that down. How cute is that already? I love it. And then we're going to use our striped ribbon. So this is Mossy Meadow diagonally striped ribbon. Oh, if I can get that out of there. Isn't that pretty? And it's striped with Whisper White, so you can combine it in any way you want with Whisper White. It just looks so good. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to kind of feel out where we want this. And then kind of get some extra length on here. So I learned a trick. Oh, wrong scissors. That'll get me in trouble. I learned a trick where you actually tie your knot. So we're going to tie a knot in the end. Let's hope I made this long enough. We're going to tie our knot here at the end. So it's not going to be super long. There we go. And then we're just going to kind of eyeball where we want to cut it. So how far from the top do you want it? And that's where you're going to go ahead and cut the ribbon. And that's going to give you the perfect knot to be able to cut and tie your ribbon onto. Isn't that great? What a neat little trick. So now I've got it, and you know me, I'm all about like, I am not going to waste a single inch of ribbon. So I didn't want to wrap it all the way around the whole card and possibly waste this beautiful tiny piece of ribbon that's here. I saved myself like 3 inches doing it that way. So I'm going to use glue dots again. We've got our mini glue dots that we sell, and I'm just going to put a glue dot on each end. And then I'm going to come back in and put a glue dot right on the knot itself, kind of where I want that knot to lay, so it lays nice and flat for me. And then I'm going to adhere that to the card front. So I'm just wrapping that on the edges. There we go. And there we go, we've got our card. And I'll snip these little edges here, give it kind of a shape to it. And then we're going to just adhere that right down on top of our card base. Little pieces of everything here now. How stinking cute is that? Oh, and you know what I totally did not do? I didn't stamp my sentiment. We'll leave it to me. Do not stamp my sentiment. And not, ooh, goodness, I hear this. All right. Well, normally you could stamp your sentiment right here. I don't have my sentiment stamp with me. So, and this, and really it doesn't need one. I think it's super cute. You could put your sentiment on the inside as well. So that's our Joy to the World. I can hear the thunder. I don't know if you can hear it through the camera, but it's definitely thundering out there now. All right. One more card I wanted to show you before I open up the catalog was this Very Merry card. Isn't that one super cute? So again, using that same stamp set, we actually were able to take and use a separate piece of paper to cut out all those little shapes. So I'll show you some of those little shapes that are cut out from the bulb. Oh, I've got a million pieces in here. There we go. Look how cute those are. And it cuts out all the different bulbs that you stamp. So I stamped 2 images of the same stamp. I stamped one in red and one in the green. And then I just die cut them all so that I had these extra little bulbs, and then I just layered them up on top of the card. And this bottom piece is just 4 different pieces of that Heartwarming Hugs paper again, cut and laid next to each other on top of the white cardstock. So really fun way to use this stamp set. I love it. I think these colors, again, it doesn't get any more Christmassy than these reds and greens, which are my favorite. All right, so before we go, I just want to show you a couple of things in the catalog and a couple of specials that are happening right now. So for every $25 that you purchase with that host code, and your links will get you that host code automatically. So if you click on the shop link on our page, it's going to get you this host code. But when you check out, make sure it does have the W6 host code so you get entered for all the great stuff. So $25 gets you the card kit with 3 different cards, beautiful cards. All you need, I really try and do these cards so that all you need are sentiments. And you probably have your own sentiment stamps or stickers that you can put on it, so you don't need to purchase any, but they'll go with any stamp sets that you have. So try and make that easy for you. At $50, you're going to get some of our gorgeous ribbon in our in colors. So that Just Jade that we used today, you're going to get 2 yards of that, or 2 yards of any of our in colors. We've got a variety of gorgeous, gorgeous in color ribbon that you could be getting. And that's for any order of $50, and you get the card kit. At $100, I throw in a whole pack of our pearl embellishments. And our pearl embellishments are great because you can actually use alcohol markers and color on top of those pearls and make them any color pearl you want, which is beautiful. So definitely check that out. Lots of specials online. I don't want you to miss out. But I want to share with you a couple of things that are coming up. One of the posts that's going to be posting here in a minute is our classes that are coming up. So one of those classes is our Advent Calendar kit. So it's the Countdown to Christmas kit. And it's super fun. Let me show you that to you. We're actually going to make this entire kit, and we're going to flip them over and make Halloween on the other side. That's right. You have everything you need. I'll make sure it's all pre-cut for you and ready to go. That class is on September 19th. So you can click on the link. You can also order it to go. So if you're not okay sticking around, or maybe you're out of town, I can get that shipped out to you too. So that's fun. You'll have a countdown for Halloween and a countdown for Christmas. You just flip those over. I'm going to put little toys and little candies in it for my kiddos to open. The other really great kits that are coming out, we've got a couple kits. This is the Joy of Sharing kit. I actually just got it. I haven't even opened it yet. But it makes beautiful Christmas cards. And everything is pre-cut, pre-done for you. All you're going to do is follow the directions. You get this gorgeous stamp set that goes with it with all these beautiful sentiments. And you get the ink. So you're going to get the ink, the sentiments. You even get the all the embellishments, but you even get the glue dots that you need. Like, you don't even need adhesive for this. You're going to get everything you need in this kit. And that's the Joy of Sharing kit. One of my favorites right now. The other great kit that we have available is our Tag Buffet kit. So this kit includes everything you need to make these awesome tags, except the stamp set. You do need to purchase the stamp set separate, or again, you can use your own stamps. So if you have Christmas stamps that are sentiments, all it needs is just some sentiment stamps to really finish it off. So sentiment stamps and ink, and you're all set to make all these wonderful tags. Now, I will be having classes for all of these coming up, but if you love it and want to get it now, definitely do that as well. Another kit that we have is the Most Wonderful Time. This is a product medley suite. This is gorgeous. It comes with dies, it comes with the stamps, it comes with the paper and all the embellishments, and it comes with an idea book to tell you exactly how you can use these different elements to create your Christmas cards or some Christmas home decor. So that product suite's a little more expensive than the rest of our kits. This one's $70, but that's because you're getting a whole ton more of stuff, including those stamps and dies and all kinds of really beautiful things. So definitely check that out. This is our stamp set for if you host a party. So hosts have access to exclusive stamp sets. You can't order this. This is only available if you host a party. So if you're interested in doing a party just like this one that we did on Facebook, or we can do one on YouTube as well if you don't have Facebook, you can earn a Merry Hello. And this is adorable. You see these cute stamps? I love the little sock bottoms. So you can like switch out the little sock bottoms here. Super, super cute stamp set. I love the sentiments. This is a great one because it's just all around Christmas, right? You can use this for anything. And I love that it comes with the 2020. It's not very many stamp sets I actually get the year from, so this will be fun for my scrapbook pages as well. So that's something you can purchase with your host credit. If you decide to have a party, PM me and let me know. Lastly, there was a post about our new starter kit promotion. So this starts on September 1st. Our starter kits are amazing. You spend $99 plus tax and you get to choose $125 worth of product from any of our catalogs, anything you want, any $125. And after that, there's no obligation. But after that, you also get 20% discount on any future order. So that's a great deal. But in September, we added even more stuff. This is stuff I don't even have yet. So cool. There you get 2 stamp sets. You get the Queen Anne's lace and you get the So Much Love stamp set. You get a whole set of our rhinestone basic jewels. They're so pretty. And you get enough card bases and card fronts to make 8 different cards. And you can use these however you want, but they do give you some instructions for how you can make your own cards with them. This set is amazing. Just the value of these 2 stamp sets and all this wonderful paper alone, you're talking over $50, $60, $70. It goes quick. And that's separate from the $125 of product that you get to choose. So let me know if you're interested. This is the best value we have. And so I'm always encouraging people, even if you're just doing it to get the discount, even if you're just interested in maybe coming to some more classes with me or maybe being part of our team and doing some team meetings, it doesn't mean you have to sell, but it does get you access to some really awesome VIP things like our On Stage, which is going to be online this year. But even though it's online, I mean, I just got done with Leadership Summit, and you should see all the cool stuff that they have sent me through Leadership Summit. So I know you're going to get some really fun stuff during On Stage too. And really, it's all about the product and playing with it and building a community and having fun crafting. So if you're interested, please let me know. I'd love to talk to you about getting started with that. All right, I'm going to sign off for tonight. I'm going to zip back on to do drawing probably late tonight or early tomorrow, because it looks like a few people just were able to join us recently, so I want to make sure everyone has time to engage with the posts. Have a wonderful evening. I will talk to you all soon. If you have questions, I'll be online this evening, so feel free to reach out. And thanks for joining me for Christmas. Christmas in August, right? It's kind of a nice feeling. So I will talk to you all soon. I know, way too much to choose from, right? All right. Thank you guys. Have a great evening.